Hello and welcome to another RiderCamTV video, and today we are on the top of the Serra da Estrela mountains in Portugal, some of the highest motorbikers in the world, and I mean high because we're at a height, not what you're thinking, but we are at the Luna Hotel on the Estrela Mountains. It's just insane, isn't it? Anyway.
I'm coming round, don't worry.
Surrounded by this amazing vista, I thought I'd talk about my handbag. They do look like
Louis Vuitton.
But if you see that on Alvin has been transformed, and I know that I'm going to get haters out there. Why have you taken those panniers off and put them on here? You want to look like this? I don't. I don't like the standard panniers. Open out, everything falls out. And I like the fact that I'm limited to 20 litres on either side, so I can't take all this extra stuff.
20 litres is ideal, isn't it, for a 12-day tour?
And underneath here, I've got all the storage that I could possibly want, so we might show you that in a minute. But I wanted to talk about these bags. These are Catherine Journey design bags.
Are they like Cath Kitson bags?
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. But they're made in America by this company called Catherine's Journey Design.com. No, we bought them. I've bought them because these panniers are very, very small. They're 20 litres. And they open up, and that's why I like the fact that they open up the right way, so I can put all the stuff that I want in there. But then the difficulty comes is, what bags do you put in here to hold all of your stuff? Then came along these, and I saw them and I thought, you can get them in different colours, black, red. I like the blue ones. What I like about them is, look at this. They're a perfect...
They're actually designed for that particular
designed for these panniers.
Pannier.
Yeah, so what I like about them is you can pack all your stuff in there, and this zips up and allows it to come right up. I usually put these down the side, and then you can shut your pannier. Everything's in there. And I thought, it's the first time that I've used these bags, not the first time I've used these panniers when I've been away, but on this side, I've got, not at the moment, but I've usually got my laptop, all of my camera gears, a camping stove, coffee, so I can have coffee by the side of the road, water bottles, DrySparkle, oil, what else have I got? Extra gloves, first aid kit.
All in that pannier?
All in this pannier.
Wow. All
of it in that pannier. It just sits in there really nicely. And it doesn't give you so much empty space that things are rattling about, and it fits just perfectly. And then I can put small change in there, or maybe receipts from my trip to the grocery, or passports, or whatever you want to put in there. But I thought they were worth a mention because there's lots of people now buying ex-service bikes, ex-police bikes with panniers like this. But where do you go for decent pannier bags?
How did you hear about them? Online?
Well, I just did loads of research online, and there's loads of different companies that will do different sorts of things. And I first started, the first tour I did on Barney with these panniers, I'd bought off eBay just some first aid bags that roughly fitted the size of it. And they were okay, but because they weren't made with that design in mind, so when you look inside, they're all stitched. It's made of like Cordura, yeah, that sort of material. But it's designed that it sits flat, and the bottom is thinner than the top, like the panniers, thinner at the bottom, wider at the top. So it's taken advantage of all your stuff, but you can't overpack it, because if you pack it there, it just all slides in really nicely.
Do that again.
Obviously you get a bit of a thud if it's full up, but I really like them, and I found that I can get much more in there than I thought I could get in there. So things that I had to think about compromising and leaving at home because I've got these panniers, I didn't have to leave any of it home. So in the other side, same bag, I have my Crocs, because Crocs are the way forward. Don't care what anybody says, and yes, I'm wearing socks with them because it makes your feet stay nice and clean and doesn't make them stink. But
is that a health advert
Crocs
you do?
Are the most amazing thing ever, and I don't care what you say, they're amazing, and they should be a fashion statement for all bikers. Anyway, so I put my Crocs like that. So they take up most of the bottom. Socks and stuff in the Crocs. I wrong my t-shirts up, so my t-shirts are in line. And then I've got my shorts, and then my wash bag that has also got all of my charging cables, that sort of stuff that I need in the hotels. What else do I have in there? Oh, this jacket that's all folded down into a bag in there, and an iPad, and it just fits in there perfectly. Really, really happy with these bags. So just thought we'd mention it because lots of people are buying, like I said, these ex-service bikes because they're so good. But where do you get your pannier bags and what bags? It's an option. You could get somebody to make them locally, and I think they're about 150 quid for 2. So it's a lot of money, but how much would you spend trying to get somebody to make them for you? Probably around that anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
and they're really made well.
They look well made.
They do, don't they? So they fit and they aid my travelling on my converted Alvin. I love it. So shall I show what's under here?
Go on then.
Seeing as though we're talking about how to ride.
Oh, really? We've got nothing else to do.
You make it sound like this is such a chore, Mark. So I turn my bike on because I need it, because this is operated electrically. Look at that. How cool.
Cool.
So this cavernous part has got my, for other countries, reading glasses or eyeglasses, or just glasses. In here, these GoPro boxes are really good. GoPros are awful. They're just awful, but the boxes are really good.
I have to agree with you now. Now I've got something different.
Yeah. So in there is all my tools: scissors, Allen keys, hex keys, extra stickers for stuff, electrical tape. Always good to take electrical tape, torch, all the things that I might need for a BMW, and you only need a few torques for them. So that's there. And we made this handy thing that fits on there to stop it all going all over the place.
We have a handy mate who makes things like that.
Obviously the best thing ever, RiderCamTV stickers and RiderCamTV Tour stickers, should I come across a biker that would like them. And surprisingly, it's quite strange, some people actually want our stickers. And then in this one, it's a ring automotive bag. This is how you repurpose stuff as a biker, but this was for a car, and I thought it fits really nicely. But inside, I've got a case for my navigator, whatever I use, and I use an XT, but I've brought a Chigee as a backup.
Which has been utilised.
Yeah, I've used it for somebody else. One of the clients has used it. Disc lock, always good to have a disc lock, because if I put a disc lock on my bike and you don't, they're going to nick yours, aren't they? And I'd rather they nick yours. Spare pen. I have my Michelin Tyre inflator. I know Mark's brought his ASMAX one, but I've brought this one just for space. And then in here I have got my Grand Pit Stop tyre fixer when it goes down. And then I've got my Nocco battery booster in there. And it all fits in really lovely.
Brilliant.
So it's easy to track, it's easy to travel on one of these. So that's my roundup of my bags and how I pack my bike. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Bye.